One of the most prominent pilgrimage sites of Madhya Pradesh, the Omkareshwar temple derives its name from the sacred word Om. It stands on the Mandhata in the Narmada river, in honor of Lord Shiva. When seen from above, the island resembles the Hindu symbol Om. It is this shape that has given the temple its name. The Omkareshwar temple is said to be one of the 12 Jyotirlings of Shiva. Jyotirlings are believed to be Swayambhu, which means that they are self-born. Legend says that once upon a time, Shiva had turned himself into lings at these particular places of worship. Similar to the Omkareshwar temple is the Mamleshwar temple, which is separated from the former by a narrow ridge. People believe that the ling forms of both the temples are one single form of Shiva who had split himself into two. While one half of the Jyotirling became the Omkareshwar temple, the other became the Mamleshwar temple. There are many legends associated with the Omkareshwar temple. According to one legend, there was once a war between the gods and demons, in which the demons won the battle and wreaked havoc in all three realms. Concerned with the situation, Indra approached Shiva and asked him to re-establish the reign of God and spread peace. From the underwaters of the Narmada emerged Shiva in the form of a Jyotirling. Shiva, along with the other gods, fought another gruesome war and won over the demons. Peace was thus restored in all three realms. According to another legend, it is believed that once sage Narad sang praises of Mount Meru in front of Mount Vindhya. This caused Mount Vindhya extreme jealousy, who prayed to Lord Shiva for more grandeur than Mount Meru. Lord Shiva granted Vindhya's wishes of perpetual growth on the condition that his growth would not affect or harm any pilgrims. Vindhya agreed to the condition. As time passed by, Vindhya forgot his promise and grew so big that he blocked the sun and the moon. This frightened the pilgrims. They helplessly approached and sought the help of Agastya Rishi, who then devised a plan to trick Mount Vindhya from growing further. Agastya Rishi sought Shiva's blessings and approached Mount Vindhya to ask him for passage to the south. Vindhya refused to allow this passage. Agastya, having been granted powers by Lord Shiva, was able to grow his hands long enough to reach Vindhya's peak. Thereafter, he pressed it below with such enormous force that the earth cracked and Vindhya went right down. Upon realizing his mistake, Vindhya begged for forgiveness. Agastya Rishi ordered Vindhya to not grow until he would return with his wife. The sage never returned, and this brought a stop to Vindhya's growth. When Shiva had granted Vindhya's wishes, he had placed two Jyotirlings next to him as a sign of his boon. It is these Jyotirlings that came to be known as Omkareshwar and Mamleshwar. The Omkareshwar temple has a striking feature that distinguishes it from the other temples. The main Shiv Jyotirling in the temple is not situated under the dome, where idols of gods are usually kept. The Jyotirling is instead located at the top of the temple. It is not fixed to the ground, but is placed in a spot where water surrounds it. Pilgrims believe that going around the Om-shaped island will fetch goodness and blessing. It is also believed that by performing puja on the banks of the Narmada river, one can achieve health and happiness in life.